My name is Don Swall. I'm living in Eureka, California. My email address is donswall@sbcglobal.net. I got on the bus the first day. The organization that I work with in Northern California is called Veterans for Peace, Chapter 56, Humboldt Bay. And one of the persons in it asked me if I would like to get on the magic bus and go across country. Well, I said, sounds good. They gave me a little bit of money, and I had a little bit of money of my own, and came down and saw the bus and decided that I wanted to get on it and go across and be part of the process of educating folks as we cross the country. We've spoken at and done pamphleting and appearances at 2 universities, plus another one we did a peace vigil on their front steps. We've spoken to people all over the country in parking lots. We can't get out of a parking lot or out of a bus, out of a truck stop, or out of a rest stop without people coming up wanting to talk to us, and we're getting about 100 to 1 positive response for every negative response we get. People throwing a peace sign at us, or a thumbs up, or a solidarity fist, or a yeah, thanks, or saying, hey, here's some gas money. I haven't got much. Here's 20 bucks. So far, people have donated over $1,000 to us, well over $1,000 to this trip. We've stopped in, let's see, we stopped in Reno and Salt Lake City, where the mayor of Salt Lake City came and sat on the bus with us in solidarity.
Right on his seat.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And
Kansas.
Oh yeah, and we left Denver 8 o'clock one evening. It was a Friday evening, and going to Lawrence, Kansas, because the next day in Lawrence, Kansas was State High School Marching Band Day. Now, Lawrence, Kansas is where University, Kansas is, and it's by far the most liberal or progressive part of the state. The rest of Kansas is moderately to seriously conservative. But these bands are coming in from all over the states, which means, you know, little Joe, parents come in to watch little Joey or little Jill play piccolo in their band from Hayfork, Nebraska. I mean, from Hayfork, Kansas. And so the crowd's real conservative. Well, the parade's supposed to start at, so we drive all night. The parade and get a few hours sleep about 5 in the morning. The parade's supposed to start at 1. We pulled into town at 12:15. The parade route was not blocked. Now here you have all these conservative people from all over the state of Kansas lined up in their lawn chairs along the sidewalk. And we pulled down they hadn't blocked the parade route. So Scotty just pulled in, and we cruised the main drag, and the people there maybe at this point 10,000-15,000 people along there, and they're standing up and applauding. And we're thinking, in Nebraska, you know, we didn't know that about Lawrence at that point. That Lawrence is a very progressive town. Well, what we also didn't realize that these were not basically the progressives of the state of Kansas, those from Lawrence. These were people from the outskirts. So we went and parked the bus. We were told to park. Scotty was told where to park the bus. He did. A few minutes later, a cop came along and said we couldn't park there. And the parade's getting ready to start by now. It's 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes till the parade starts. And so Scotty gets the bus out, and he pulls out of where the cop told him he had to move from, and the parade route is still open. But now there are 40,000 people along there. So Scotty cruises the parade route all the way down, and people are coming running up to the curb. You know, like 90% of these folks are coming up and clapping and saying, yeah, we're tired of this, but, you know, get rid of them, get rid of Bush, get rid of Cheney, you know, fire them all. And then he turned around and came back and did it again. So he actually made 3 or 4, I can't recall now, laps of the parade, and all these. No one would have expected that in Lawrence, Kansas, and it was so. We had such a good time and made such a good. I think it had probably a good influence on a lot of people, in that it made them stop and think for a minute.